Okay, this is just a tip for anybody who's new to metal detecting. There's a reason why we sometimes dig some of the junk out of the way to get to something that's maybe deeper and it might be close by. I ended up digging up this big piece of aluminum. It looks like an old pop can, that it's an old one. And as soon as I closed up my plug, which is right here, okay, I swung the coil over and I got a deeper signal. And I ended up digging this. It's not very old. I mean, it's old, but it's not super old, but it's just got missed in the past because of this. So there you go, 1941. And this 1941 would never have come out of the ground other than getting this big piece out first, because it was so close. I didn't hear this, but I did hear this. Because I'm digging in a park environment, I'm not going to dig every signal, but when I do come over and over again to the same place, then, you know, I will dig pieces like this periodically so that I will be able to get to the deeper stuff. But I'm not going to dig, you know, 1,000 of these today and have 1,000 holes to try to get one of these. But I will dig a few of them, and then when I do get it out of the ground, I scan the hole, and the odd time there is something close to it. That's a good tip to know. When you do dig trash, always rescan your hole, because around it could be something older, close by, or even underneath it. Never discount a bad target for something that you might think could be in between. This target that I heard down, I'll show you what this is. That's a thin piece of like, not really sheet metal, but it's iron. And sometimes these will give you a decent signal. I was getting that, and then I was getting a little bit of a lower tone as well. So I was, you know, when I dug this out, I just assumed that that's what it was, and then I swung my coil over the hole, and it wasn't. So this is, you know, never assume that it's one target, because look. As it turns out, it's a cufflink, right? And it's a pretty old cufflink. If I was to get all the dirt off it, I bet you the cufflink would actually move. But there you go, an old cufflink. There's a nice little design on there too. Nice little like flower design. Never assume that one target is just one target, especially when it's an erratic one. Right? Because this one was definitely an erratic one. It gave me an iron signal, but it was like a little bit erratic, which led me to believe that there could be something else, and sure enough there was. It's a cufflink. Wow, look what you got. What is it?
Well, at first when I dug it out, I was thinking it was a pop can or something, but it was pretty deep, so I wanted to dig it out. It's pretty cool. It's got a little handle on it.
That is really cool.
It's broken in half.
Wow. That's made out of aluminum, right? Do you think is it aluminum?
I believe so.
Yeah, but don't break it up too much.
What's pretty broken?
I'm gonna second guess myself. I mean, probably like some kind of ration with a lid on it. Like, I've never seen anything of that shape. So that's the first thing.
That's the first time I've seen one like that.
That's a substantial find for here. And how deep was that?
Oh geez, at least 12, 13 inches.
Wow.
It was really deep.
But did it give you a good signal?
Yeah, it gave me a really good signal.
Damn. Well, I'll have to not ignore the really deep good signals now. Yeah. Which I don't do very often. But anyways, wow, that's an awesome find. That's a good piece of history. If it's what I think it is, that's a good piece to you know, to have, right? Like, that's unique, even though it's all smashed up a little bit. It's unique. I've never found one. I mean, look at the little top on it, right? Almost looks like the tin, you know, the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
It almost looks like the top of his head.
Yeah, put a little face on it.
Yeah. That's really cool. I think that one you got to go put that in the truck now so that it gets preserved. You don't want to carry that around with you, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice find, Jill. That's a nice artifact.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, cool.
Right on.
Okay, so this one that I dug out, it's a very close call is all I'm going to say. I almost took this one out. Hopefully I haven't nicked it. I haven't pulled it out yet. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here. You can actually see it in the sidewall. And if you look, yeah, right in the sidewall there. Wow. I can't really make out what it is yet, and I'm going to poke it out now and let's do it together. It's a very small silver, I know that much. So I'm actually gonna use my finger. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a fish scale. Sweet, it's a Vicky too. Whoops, I just dropped it. Wow, it's in pretty good shape. It's definitely a Vicky. I'm so thankful that I did not scratch it. It's very fortunate. Being on the sidewall like that, I could have scraped it very easily. I can actually make the date out without even wearing my glasses, but once I got them on, I might as well. Oops. I don't have them on since I have them in my pocket. 1897. Yeah, look at that. It's in really good shape. You can make out quite a lot of detail still. Yeah, I can see the, it looks like she has a reef in her hair. That's really good. Very good. All right, man. So I heard you screaming over at me that you did get something. Yeah. So what did you end up getting over here? Joe was pretty far away from me, so I was.
Yeah, you're away out on the other side. So
yeah.
Anyways, so you came over and I got a large Canadian penny, 1911, and a silver 1962 Canadian dime.
Oh, good. Well, you're on the board with the silver today.
Yeah.
Cool. And I came over and told Jill that I just got that fish scale that was on edge.
Yeah, that's a nice one to get.
Yeah, sure. Exactly. So at least we're on board again here, and we're digging stuff up, right?
At least we got something anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, sir.
Bonus.
This one's a more sporadic target. This is down at like 6.5, 7 inches. So we're gonna dig this one and see what this one could be. I'll let you listen to it first. So it's pretty solid in this direction. Heading up 34. A solid 34. So I know it's something definitely copper or brass. Okay. And that's down at 7 inches, heading up at 34. Let's dig this one up and see what this one is. Another tip that I have for you is always keep an eye on the ground when you're looking for your pinpoint. Like, I've gotten pretty good at doing this while I'm filming with this detector, and I keep an eye on where I'm going, and then I go around it. Eye it out, map it out with your eyes, focus in, and then do your plug. Bonus. Got it right here in the plug. Okay, I got it in my hand. There we go. It's not hiding, it just fell out of my hand. There it is right there. Ooh! Wow, that's something different. Oh my goodness. So I see something that's pretty cool. It looks like maybe it's a medallion, maybe a, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Let me put my pinpointer down. Get my glove off and let's see what this is. Yeah, it's a pin. It's a small pin. But obviously religious. Take my other glove off. St. Luke's. It's not silver though, unfortunately. It looks like it's just made out of copper. Nevertheless, so that iffy target was down pretty deep, and lo and behold, nice little pin. Okay, so we took a little food break, and now that we're back, I got a signal down at about 6 inches. Thought it was a large penny, but it's not. It's a heel plate, and it's got the heart on it. So people are led to believe they're all Civil War era. I mean, it's Civil War era because of the heart, but it could go up to like the 1930s. But Civil War era prior to the Civil War, and then up to about 1930s. But you can make out a little bit of a heart there. Where, you know, if it was complete, you'd see the heart shape. It's a good artifact. I wish it was complete, but you know, can't win them all. There you go. Ready? All right, Joe. What'd you get?
Something that's kind of sweet. It's a British coin, 1937.
Look at the size of those, eh?
Yeah.
They're big.
Size.
That's token size.
1 penny.
Yeah, it's 1 penny British.
Woohoo!
How deep?
Wasn't even deep at all. No word of a lie. Probably like 1.5 to 2 inches.
Not doing too badly, are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah,
I'll take it for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna get dark soon, so this is not gonna be the last, but we're not gonna stick it out too much longer, are we?
It's up to you.
All right, nice one.
Driver.
Nice find. Okay, so this is another target I just dug up. Yeah, so a dog tag from 1949. So, I like finding dog tags, especially the older ones. I mean, the newer ones today, they're made out of junk metal, so they won't last in the ground as long as these ones will, because this is made out of pure copper. So, there you go.